Welcome guys, this is going to be our Town Hall 4 base defense. This is the best base defense for Town Hall 4 in my opinion. So we can see there we got our Town Hall 4. So right away we got our mortar, very centralized. It covers off pretty much the entire base. The only thing that's left out is the air defense and a bit of the top of the base, but I believe this is as most central you can get it. So we have our air defense, also somewhat centralized. It's protected by walls. So we got our archer tower. It covers off pretty much the entire base. It's about 90% of our base is covered by that one archer tower. And the same thing with this one here. So about 90% of the base. The only thing that's not covered is that one cannon at the bottom and the far left army camp there. So you can see we got spring traps at the top there. So we have a couple indented walls. You can sort of see there's two indented walls. So if they break in through the top, they either go for the air defense and then hit spring trap, or they go for the archer tower and hit a spring trap. So at the bottom we have our cannons. They're both cordoned off. You can see they cover quite a bit of the base. About 60% of the base is covered off by these cannons. But they cover off our resources. So that's key that our resources are going to be protected there. Our clan castle, it's somewhat centralized. It covers about 50% of our base. So as long as they come anywhere near the resources, our clan castle troops are going to come out there. So we put our bombs down at the bottom here to protect our mortar. These bombs can really be moved anywhere depending on where you find people are attacking the most. If you find people are attacking at the top a lot, you can put the bombs at the top. And we have 3 builders huts which we've placed in the corners to prevent people from 100%ing our base, hoping that they run out of time. Alright, so we have our gold and our elixir storage is in the middle there. So we can look here. We got our base defense. So all wins. We haven't lost on this base yet. So we can go ahead and play a replay for you. Alright, so you can see there's some tombstones laying around. So we've already been attacked while this replay is going. So this isn't the first attack on our base. So this guy's going to go with his giants kind of everywhere. So he kind of does a haphazard attack. Giants all over the place. Our walls aren't upgraded to the max, but they are level 3, so if you only have level 1 or 2 giants, it's going to take a while without wall breakers to break those walls down. So you can see he drops a couple more giants at the top. Still hasn't broken through any walls. Really need wall breakers really to get through these walls if you don't have high enough giants. So his giants are just going to stand there and hit away at the walls, and they're going to eventually just going to get picked off. So he does manage to break through at the top left. So you can see he dumps a bunch of barbarians to go for that elixir collector. Elixir collector is pretty full, so he's going to get a good amount of resources from us for that. Our mortar can hit them, so our mortar is going to shoot down at those barbarians. His giant's going to go for that air defense, and boom, that spring trap works. Shoots him away from that air defense. So our mortar is just going to go onto these barbarians. You can see basically every defense is hitting those barbarians, both cannons and the archers. So everything can protect our town hall. So a good defense right there. Alright, so let's go into another video. So that guy picked up only 20%. So the other ones are only 4% and 18%. So pretty low. Not a lot of damage is really being done to our base. And that last video, the guy used 8 giants. So to only pick up that low percent with 8 giants is not very good. Alright, so you can see this is one of the first attacks on our base. So he's just kind of spread everything around our base. So we have our clan castle here, so we got 10 archers that are going to come out. So he's just going to kind of spread archers around the entire base and hopefully try and pick off some of these buildings. Unfortunately for this base though, nothing is really a freebie on this base. Our defenses are set up in a way that no item is going to be free to shoot at. You can't drop an archer and pick off our army camps or anything like that. You're going to get shot in the process. So you can see 4%. He even goes to drop his clan castle, but it's not going to do anything. So he didn't break through any walls there, so another good defense. So his clan castle is just going to fire away at my clan castle troops, and eventually he's just going to get picked off. So pretty good base defense there. Wasn't able to break through any walls and did a relatively low amount of percentage of damage here. So we have another defensive video for you. Got one with wall breakers and giants here. All right, so let's go ahead and go into this this base defense. So you can see this one, our air defense wasn't finished yet. So this is one of our earlier defense. So this guy was one of the only ones that actually used wall breakers. So it's going to be easier for him to get his giants in there. So his giants are going to go for that archer tower at the top. You can see the top left is a very popular spot for people to go in. So it seems like everyone wants to go through that top left corner, mainly because that's where all the resources are, which helps us out actually, because we have 3 defenses at the bottom that are not going to be touched. So they're just going to shoot at the army basically the entire time. So our clan castle gets triggered when he goes through, and our spring trap goes off, and he loses a bunch of barbarians from that. So now that they're in the center, they're going to get hit by both cannons and the mortar, and our clan castle troops are going to come and help out. So you can see a bunch of successful defends there. Alright, so for me, I think this is probably the best base defense that you can get at this town hall. I have another video that I've put out that has more defensive videos in it as well, so I suggest checking that video out as well. There'll be some more updated videos with that. Hopefully you guys like this base defense. Let me know what you think in the comments section. And make sure you subscribe, and I'm going to keep coming out with videos daily.